What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Y'all know the deal, man. We back in this thing, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content. For more of this good content that we got going here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all so you can stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas, plus my new EP, I'm Still Better Off Without You, are all out now. Make sure you go get that. If you trying to figure out how to get you some quick chili, we're giving away $100. That's $50, 2 different ways. The best comment for the month of February will receive a $50 cash app, as well as the top commenter between now and the time we get to 5,000 subscribers will also receive a $50 cash app. So we are giving away this good chili, man. If you ain't got none of this good chili, we're going to get you some of this good chili, man. What else do I got for y'all? We got merch available. Go to my Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, to see that. You know what I'm saying? We can get y'all right with this merch. And we are finna jump right into this good content, though, man. Let me find, I had it pulled up. My bad, y'all. Should have had it pulled up. I always say this. Should have had it pulled up, but I don't. So y'all gonna bear with me for a quick little second. It's only gonna take 30 seconds. If you don't got the patience for it, go ahead and fast forward the video 30 seconds. But I guarantee you, including buffering, it'll take longer to fast forward at 30 seconds and then it actually play in 45 seconds to a minute than it would take for you just to kind of rock out with me real quick while I go through what I gotta go through to get y'all this content. And then boom, here we go. Today, we got Munchie B talking about his beef with Drakeo the Ruler, how it started. He is on No Jumper and he is talking about, excuse me, his beef with Drakeo the Ruler and, you know, the origin of that beef. So without no further do's or don'ts, we are finna jump right into this good content, man. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Say about it or what is, you know, appropriate to say or whatever, but obviously this like feud that ended up realistically with Drakeo losing his life, it started a long time ago. And when you sent me that message, it made me realize that for sure I probably like glossed over the situations early on that kind of started the friction in the first place, particularly this pajama party situation where Red Bull ended up losing his life. But okay, what's your relationship to Red Bull in the first place? Because everybody remembers this interview on Street TV of you and him both posted up on the block doing this interview together a long time ago. Like, what was your relationship with him?
That's my homeboy, little bro. I got his face tatted. That's my. That's my.
God bless the dead, man. Rest in peace to Drakeo. Rest in peace to Red Bull. Rest in peace to Ketchy. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life. Well, Ketchy didn't lose his life to this. Ketchy lost his life some kind of other way. But we're going to still say rest in peace to Ketchy. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life due to, you know, it's kind of like senseless situations. And it's a lot of talent and a lot of good men lost and gone way too soon. Way too soon.
My real homeboy, little bro. Real close knit. Closest family, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And then you can see the depth, like even not even being funny, you can see the pain in Munchie B face when you're talking about it. So God bless bro too, for real, man. God bless your spirit, man. I hope you find peace with that.
But what you mean, like, as far as what the, like you said, like elaborate off what?
I mean, like when I made that video, I was basically telling the story from the perspective of Drakeo and shit. Whereas when you sent me that DM, I kind of thought about what I had said in that video, and it made me realize that I did probably gloss over the relationship or the person who lost their life in that situation. So like, I mean, I don't know if it's even worthwhile to break down what you know about that.
Real quick, give me a kiss. Mwah, I love you. Love you. Give me a kiss like this. Mwah. Love you, Papa. Nope, you can't be in the camera. Go that way. See ya. Love you, little buddy. You my best friend. I'm proud to be your dad. That's right. I'm gonna come say goodnight to y'all in a second. Give me a minute, all right?
The relationship or the person who lost their
no matter what, man, parenting is the most important part. Gotta throw that in there, but let's keep going.
Life in that situation. So like, I mean, I don't know if it's even worthwhile to break down what you know about that situation or what could have taken place between certain parties leading up to that situation.
Listen, right? Because like when you look at the situation, so how the story was essentially told was Drakeo and them, like they pulled up, and and then I think it was Kels and AB and told Drakeo, yo, there's some Inglewood families here. And then as they are telling Drakeo that, Red Bull is just walking by and they see him and they open fire and they kill him. So did Red Bull and Drakeo or Kels and AB like were they already into it? Like, was their words like exchanged back and forth, or do you feel like this was just some random shit they seen him, they panicked and killed him?
I don't know nothing about that because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I ain't never met Drakeo in my life. And
Munchie B with the only right answer. Munchie B just gave the only big sad pay attention. Munchie B just gave the only correct answer. I don't know. I wasn't there and I never met Drakeo in my life. Only right answer.
Back and forth, or do you feel like this was just some random shit they seen him, they panicked and killed him?
I don't know nothing about that because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I ain't never met Drakeo in my life. And I don't think the homie did either. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, because
Drakeo he's in the wrong place, the wrong time. So for somebody to be somewhere at the wrong place, the wrong time, and come on and make songs like they a mass murderer, that's crazy. You got out because you was innocent. You didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Kels and AB, I can't speak for them. You know what I'm saying? I won't though. They in jail. They might got pills coming. I don't speak on anything.
Well, okay, but
Hey, Munchie B is handling these questions expertly. Like, when I say flawless. If he goes through this entire, we're going to see if Munchie B can get a flawless victory, because he is knocking these questions out the park with all the correct answers based upon his political ties and politics.
wasn't Drakeo alleged to have drove with the getaway car, right? Would drive off the scene. So if
that was why he was being charged.
Yeah, right. So essentially, his innocence could probably be called into question in terms of his role, right? Because if he was the getaway driver, well, he was found I'm not guilty, right?
No, they just dropped the charges the second time around.
Oh, sure, I bet. So the charges got dropped.
I wasn't there for none of that.
No, but if it's true though,
because when you talk about stuff like that, getaway drivers and all that, even though he resting or whatever, you still got people that's
true
in the pen, or they probably looking towards the pills or whatever. That shit, even though the case be over, that should still be. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talking about stuff like that.
Wait, right? But true. But when you say, yo, Drakeo,
another knockout answer,
got out of jail and was talking like he was a mass murderer and he had nothing to do with it,
right?
But he was allegedly the getaway driver. So if he did get out and essentially beat the case on a technicality, then can he talk like that?
Driving away and getting a getaway driver is two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
So, but he didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? So he got out of jail, and then he should have got back to rapping about foreign whips, ling bopping, flocking homes, crash, all that like the shit he been rapping about, instead of all the other little reckless stuff, because it really don't apply to you because you didn't do nothing.
It's true, right?
Yeah, because I mean, that was always the question, I guess, from our perspective, is when Drakeo did get released, was he all of a sudden in a situation that he couldn't get out of in terms of having beef with a whole shitload of people in LA? Or was it a situation where he was intentionally antagonizing the situation and making it so that he wasn't going to be able to...
Making the music he made and the posts and the lives and all that, I think that kind of made stuff worse, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like say you would have kept making the same type of music he was making, it might have not been as amplified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you go back in time to 2016 or whatever, a part of the narrative about Drakeo was it's dope that you got a rapper coming out of LA that's not really gang affiliated and isn't necessarily rapping about that type of shit. Then you fast forward to 2019, 2020 or whenever it gets released, all of a sudden his content starts getting a little bit different. And the way he would have described it would have been to say, these motherfuckers got problems with me. I tried to squash shit, or I tried to put it to the side and not make that a thing for me, but I wasn't able to. People were dead set on having beef with me no matter what. So he said he didn't really have a choice.
Okay, you got D Smoke. He from Inglewood. And where he's raised is like my neighborhood. Don't nobody associate him with no kind of gang, nothing, right? You got Problem. You got Kendrick Lamar. They grew up where they grew up. Ain't nobody trying to call him no Pirus or none of that. But you got him. You know what I mean? He want to associate himself with certain groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain groups that don't. You know what I'm saying? Typically mess with us. You know what I mean?
I don't think, and I ain't gonna say what groups he's, whatever, because Munchie B is answering this flawlessly, so I ain't finna step on nothing this man is saying. I don't think that. I think that Drakeo just grew up around a certain group of people who just happen to be opposing factors to, some of the other people. Let's just say it like that. You feel me? To my knowledge, to my understanding, he never claimed to be a Blood or a Crip. He made his own thing, the Stink Team. But even with the way he spelled it, STINC, never putting the K after the blank, you feel me? It's showing homage to, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to say an homage in the sense of trying to replicate what they have going on, but definitely a show of respect. I can see how that could be, I don't want to say detrimental, but to a disliking of Munchie B. You feel me? And I can see how having those associations could give the illusion of you F with them ninjas, you duck with them ninjas. You feel me? So that's that. But I don't think Drakeo had any more gang affiliations than the other two people that was mentioned before. Like, I think that Drakeo's just neighborhood that he grew up with just were the people who they didn't care for. So it made it a little bit different. But let's keep going.
60s, roller hundreds or whatever. By design. Certain groups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain groups that don't, you know what I'm saying, typically mess with us. You know what I mean? 60s, roller hundreds or whatever.
Oh, well, there's that.
By design. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to align yourself with these people because of the case unit card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear about all these little affiliates.
But I, to my understanding, I believe Drakeo grew up in the hundreds. I could be wrong. But or in some neighborhood, Rich Rollins said, "Don't." I could be wrong.
And all that before the case. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of stuff people bring on themselves. You know what I mean?
But then I also say this too: Drakeo wasn't as big before the case as he was after the case. So then you have artists like Blast and all that kind of stuff who, they have their associations based upon where they grew up. And, Drakeo and Blast were doing records together and all that kind of stuff. And then Drakeo even ended up with a feature from Drake. You know what I'm saying? That was huge. Drake and Drakeo the Ruler feature, that was big. But I think that with Drakeo's popularity, as he got out of jail for the case and all that kind of stuff, and considering what the case was surrounding, is why artists who just happened to be from those areas started migrating towards him, and they started migrating towards each other. And I feel like Drakeo is, I'm not saying from there, but like I feel like he did grow up in one of the. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments.
Yeah. Listen, so before the Red Bull death, was the conflict with Drakeo and the Stink Team, was that just some rap shit or was that some street shit?
I never paid attention. I never knew nothing about none of that before then.
Sure, right? Because why? Like I asked that is because in 2016, and I think I got the month here, right?
Well, you talking a song with Sean Mack?
No, right? No, look. So Drakeo released, I think it's like Chunky Monkey, right? And a short time and afterwards, according to I think it's like the Fairway article, so Drakeo cousin got robbed. Too Shitty and Catchy and Drakeo were all, I believe, and shot at on separate occasions, right? So from the perspective of the fans, and we're thinking, yeah, this is just some rap shit prior to Red Bull dying, but apparently, like the Sting Team and Drakeo were engaged in, a heated, I guess, street conflict with the Inglewood's families even before Red Bull passed away.
He went to jail, some Red Bull related things, and then he got out of jail. Dan did the Chunky Monkey video.
Oh yeah. Oh, bad.
Right.
So Red Bull's death was before Chunky Monkey.
But all the last shootings and stuff, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, when you burglarize people's houses, it might be the person's house you burglarize. I don't know about none of that.
Yeah, no, you're true.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that shit.
As far as you and him dissing each other, though, because obviously a lot of people, it's kind of the other elephant in the room, is that Drakeo, in his final interview that I did with him, he was dissing you. and I had no idea what he was talking about. AD told me to leave it alone because he kind of figured it out partway through, like, oh shit. When did things become, when did that become a thing between you and him specifically?
When he started referencing the homie in songs. And the homie can't speak back. So I spoke. That's all that was. And then,
Now that can make sense as well too. Like if you have a deceased friend and somebody's constantly taking jabs or shots at them, you would want to stand up for your deceased friend, for their honor, for their pride, for their, you would want to do for them what they would do for you and what they would do for themselves.
and like it's a gang of homies from Inglewood, you know what I'm saying, they focus on their careers, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to veer into the rap beef thing, and they take it a little bit more serious than I do. I know how to rap, you know what I mean? But they got real situations and shit, so, you know what I'm saying? Lil Deuce ain't trying to diss this dude. Rochi ain't trying to diss this dude. Scheme ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not that they scared to, they like, man, you know what I'm saying? So I got it, you know what I mean?
And 2016, I remember Richie and Draco being around each other. It was all good.
Right. That's prior to the beef.
Yeah.
Right. That was cool. I never met the dude Draco. I don't know nothing about him. Mm-hmm. I don't know about none of them really. I don't know them dudes, like, except anybody that's probably thinks as gangbangers. I know who they is. The rest I don't know them dudes, like the pimps and the flockers. I don't know them. Never met them.
So how do you feel when you heard about him saying that on the podcast, blatantly taking shots at you?
How I felt disrespected. Yeah, what you mean? Yeah, I felt disrespected. And then most rappers they pop out. LA rappers, they at all these little clubs, like these people they not in a place to be. Them particular groups. So I'm like, then they saying all this on this large platform disrespecting me, but I can't even get my lick back at all. You feel me? 'Cause it ain't like I'm gonna run into you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'll be Airbnb'd up somewhere, just in the studio of Atlanta or something. Y'all not at these clubs and places and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, and where were you when you heard the Inglewood song, right? Or like, how did you even like find out about that particular track?
I can't remember. I know I just heard the song. I can't remember. I can't remember where I was at, but I didn't find the song tight though. Not even because
Nah, come on, Munchie. You can't hate, bro.
No cap. I heard harder out of him. That I'm like, maybe it was the beat or something. Like it wasn't hard.
This man said, Munchie, I put 50K on a blind nigga head. He didn't even see it coming. That's crazy. Come on, bro.
And he didn't get no money back.
If you laugh, you're going straight to hell. Flacco, that was uncalled for.
This man said, Munchie, I put 50K on a blind nigga head. He didn't even see it coming. That's crazy. Come on, bro.
And he didn't get no money back. Somebody got some free money?
That's true. Because you're alive. That's true. Hey.
Very true. Munchie B is clearly alive. So
That's true. Because you're alive. That's true.
That's all I'm saying. It ain't even fair for people.
It was a hard bar though, right?
No, it ain't fair for people like you to ask some type of questions. Because if I say something back, they gonna be mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
You don't care anyway.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't think you care anyway, but it ain't fair for you to ask me because if I say something back,
no. Wait the right. Listen, the goal of this interview, man, is to get the full story out, right? Now,
I'll say anything as long as I ain't no incriminating shit.
Yeah, of course.
But you kind of antagonizing shit by bringing up specific bars. Like I could have recited everything that Draco said in that fucking interview. I'm not saying it. You're naming off the lyrics bar by bar.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, we're
not trying to like pour gas on this situation that could easily become bigger than it is right now, right?
But when I put your voice in the song, talking about the song when I put your voice in here.
Did you? I don't remember that.
all right, man. So that's that. Flacco, you cold for asking that question. But like, comment, subscribe for more of this content, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this good content. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and A Nightmare Before Christmas, they out as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. And if you trying to figure out how to win $100, $50, 2 different ways, hit that red dot and slide it to the left. make sure you get you some of that good chili, because we're giving away good chili. Can get you some of that good chili. You feel me? I'm just saying. Or you don't. Your business. Either way it go. But we finna get up out of here to the next video, man. We finna slide. Be safe. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. And we go.